Pleasure you could stay on. I am Pious Kojo Backah. Now, the International Monetary Fund has revealed that it is engaging some international creditors on a possible cancellation of Ghana's debts as well as other countries. The move is part of measures by the fund to ensure that the debt distress levels of some of these countries are contained. Kristalina Georgieva is the Managing Director of the International Monetary Fund. All right, so reacting to this development, economist Professor Ebo Texan said the move by the fund to engage international creditors on Ghana's debt cancellation will not be the solution to Ghana's economic woes, but rather will address the immediate challenges. He spoke earlier on the marketplace.
It's not a solution to our challenges. It might be a solution to our immediate crisis. Okay. And for us to be able to tackle the real issues that confront us as a country. If you are dying, the doctors need to save you first before they begin to look at the ailment that is killing you. And that is where Ghana is at the moment. So it is not going to be the solution to our problems. The solution to our problems is for us to turn our economy into a productive economy that is less import dependent, an economy that is creating jobs for the youth, an economy that is ensuring that we are able to sustainably service our debts, to have enough resources to expand our economy and create jobs. The solution are medium to long-term solutions. And this support, if we get it from the IMF and we get it from our creditors, is just to free us of the burden that is on our economy now, so that we begin to tackle the critical issues that confront us.
Oil marketing firm Star Oil says it sold over 40 million litres of petroleum products in the month of December 2022. The firm, in a social media post, said this makes it the second biggest oil marketing company in the country for last month. But how has its low prices in recent times contributed to this development? There is more in the following report.
Star Oil had in recent times positioned itself as having the lowest prices for some of the petroleum products on the market. At its last review, that was in December 2022, it was selling a litre of petrol at 10 cedis 99 pesos, while diesel was going for 13 cedis 99 pesos. Joy Business is yet to establish whether there has been any review with these prices in January 2023. However, this still makes Star Oil lowest in the industry even for the month of January 2023. Star Oil's claim may support a 2022 industry report seen by Joy Business, which showed that some oil marketing companies benefited from strong increase in volumes of products sold when oil firms reduced prices at the pumps. However, this claim is yet to be backed by the National Petroleum Authority, as it is yet to release its December 2022 industry report. But if Star Oil's assertion is anything to go by, then there is some evidence to back the argument that oil marketing companies can still remain profitable, even with lower prices for the various petroleum products. One of the major oil marketing firms in 2022 disclosed to Joy Business that it posted one of its highest profits in recent times after it reduced prices of its products at the pumps.
In a related development, more oil marketing companies are reducing prices of petroleum products at the pumps. Shell has dropped the price of diesel by 1 cedi 25 pesos. The company is selling a litre of diesel at 14 cedis 60 pesos per litre in the country. Now, petrol, and on the other hand, is going for 12 cedis 40 pesos after going down by 1% per litre. Shell's review is coming after a similar move by market leader Goil. However, some industry watchers have described the above amount of 8% reduction as not enough. Another oil marketing firm, Petrosol, has reduced the price of petrol and diesel between 9 to 10% per litre. But what is the situation for LPG? Well, let's get onto Zoom and speak to the Vice President of the LPG Marketers Association, Gabriel Kumi, for more. Grateful, Gabriel, you could join me on Business Live. Should we be expecting any reduction in the price of LPG, and by what margin, you would say? Please unmute for me, Gabriel.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Much better now.
Good. Unfortunately for LPG, there will be no reduction in price of LPG. That's quite unfortunate, but that's what it is.
Why?
The factors affecting the pricing of LPG, unfortunately, couldn't see a decline. So we are going to be around the same figure as we witnessed for the past window.
How will these reductions impact demand for the product and help move away from the consumption of firewood?
Definitely. I mean, LPG is a product with an elastic demand. What that simply means is that the product is highly price sensitive. Any percentage reduction in the price of LPG goes a long way to affect its consumption. So we have always been fighting for the price of LPG to go down. And we don't think government should leave the pricing of sensitive product like LPG to the forces of demand and supply. We believe government should make cautious effort to ensure that the price of LPG goes down. I mean, it's for a very good reason that His Excellency the President and his cabinet set a target for consumption of LPG for Ghana. His Excellency wants us to double consumption of LPG in Ghana within the next 10 years. LPG is the only product that was selected and that has a policy that is backing its consumption to increase its consumption. There's no policy for the consumption of petrol. There's no policy for the consumption of diesel. LPG is the only product that has a government policy, a deliberate government policy to increase its consumption. So we believe that government should not leave the pricing of LPG to the forces of demand and supply. There should be a cautious effort to bring the price of LPGs down. And one of the main areas we can look at is the prices, in the pricing of LPG, is the taxes on the products.
Yeah, Gabriel, go ahead. Gabriel.
I'm around the airport and the planes are passing, but let's continue. I think it's passed. So as I was saying, we believe that one area that government can look at is the taxes on the product. We are paying about 12-13% taxes on LPG, and we believe that should not be made to stand. We've always called on government to ensure that prices of LPG comes down by reducing or, if possible, removing all taxes on the product. And fortunately, we've seen that gaining some traction. Recently, the chief executive of the MPA, Dr. Mustafa Hamid, stated that they are presenting a paper to government to ensure to look at removing taxes on the LPG, and we think that is the right way to go.
I am interested in why you think prices of LPG will not reduce anytime soon. And I know you've made several proposals to government in that quest. Now, what will it take for us to see a reduction in the price of LPG?
It will only take the market. The price. The increment is being driven by the cost of the product. We as marketers has nothing to do with the cost of the product. You go and buy a product at the cost of 10 cedis. You are supposed to add taxes and margins and sell it at 12 cedis. If tomorrow you go and the cost price has risen from 10 cedis to 12 cedis, you can no longer sell the product at 12 cedis. You also have to add government taxes and margins and maybe sell it at 14 cedis. So as marketers, we have nothing to do with the continuous and consistent rise in the price of LPG. It's purely, our margins have remained the same over the past 3, 4, 5 years. It's the cost of the product which keeps going up. And one of the factors that is contributing to the high cost of the product is taxes. We don't think LPG should be taxed in Ghana. I mean, if you go to countries like Cote d'Ivoire, they are subsidizing the LPG. Why should we be taxing LPG in Ghana when at the same time government has set an objective to double consumption of LPG in Ghana? At the same time, we are taxing it. We believe government must take measures to remove all taxes from LPG to ensure that the price of the product comes down, so the ordinary Ghanaian can afford, so we can increase the consumption of LPG in Ghana, so we can save our river bodies, we can save our forests, and at the same time save Mother Ghana from this environmental degradation that is going on in our country. Ghana's forest is the fastest depleting in West Africa, and that should be a matter of concern. And the LPG is the product that can be adopted, that can be used to stop the steep decline in the forest belt of Ghana.
Now, so let me finally ask you this. How is the cylinder recirculation module going?
That is government policy, and unfortunately, I'm not speaking for government, but the MPA is on that. They've tried to introduce cylinder recirculation for the past 5-6 years, but things are not going as planned. We believe that, yes, if cylinder recirculation should come at all, it should come at a very gradual manner. The haste with which we tried to implement cylinder recirculation in the 2017, 2018, 2019 wasn't the best way. But fortunately, we have the current administration headed by Dr. Mustafa Hamid, who are beginning to see reason in the argument that the LPG marketers have been making all along. And we are talking, and we believe that if that policy should come along at all, it should be a very, very, very gradual process. And it has to run alongside the current model that we have for a very long time. This is not a matter of let's switch this one off and turn this one on. It doesn't work like that. The current system has seen a lot of investment. The current system has seen a lot of employment. The LPG sector employs about 7,000 direct labor, and there has been millions of investment that has gone down the drain. So if you are trying to introduce a new policy, there's the need for you to do it at a very gradual manner, drag the current guys who have held the industry over the past 25 years, drag them along, get their buy-in, and make sure that they are the one who are going to take charge of your policy and front it.
All right. Thank you very much, Gabriel Kumi. He is the Vice President of the LPG Marketers Association, speaking to us there. Thank you for being part of the program. I am Pious Kojo Backah. For more news, log on to myjoyonline.com/business. Always a pleasure serving you. Let's connect same time tomorrow. Bye-bye.